Camp Flog Gnaw 2026 lineup is officially out. They revealed it yesterday through like a Scrabble word game. When you go to the website now, it shows you the full lineup. The headliners are Turnstile, Steve Lacy, Future, Don Toliver, and then Tyler the Creator, because it's his own festival. He always books himself. He's always on the lineup. But that's not all we get on this lineup. We also have Leon Thomas, Isaiah Richard, Lola Young, and Wallows. JID, Not For Radio, which is the Maria's other project, The Alchemist, Earl Sweatshirt, Sid, Vince Staples, Two Hollis, The Sacred Souls, Latin Mafia, Lupe Fiasco, that's crazy, Magdalene Bay, Jane Remover, Mike, I don't know who Mike is, 54 Ultra, Audrey Nuna, Concrete Boys, Quadeca, AMA, 310 Baby, Nourished by Time, NSQK, Domo Genesis, Mike G, Nomi, Gabriel Jacoby, Wyatt Waddell, Natanya, 320, Left Brain, Gina, Casey Veggies, and Lim. I don't know a lot of these names, I'm just gonna be completely honest, but the artists that I do recognize. That's actually a pretty stacked lineup. Don Toliver just finished his arena tour, and I didn't get to go to the one in LA. I was looking at tickets, and I was gonna get Pit, and I was like, you know what? I don't know about paying. I think it was like $400 or $500 for Pit at the time, and maybe like a regular seat was like $200. He ended up bringing out Kanye West and Travis Scott at the performance in LA at the Crypto Arena. It looks super cool. So I'm hoping Don Toliver's at Coachella next year, but if not, we get to see Don Toliver at Camp Flog Gnaw this November. Then you have Future. I'm telling you, Future was performing at the World Cup with some of the biggest names in the world. So many hits, so many albums. He's been dropping new music and all the collabs and opportunities that he's gonna bring as special guests. I think no matter where you see him, Future's fire. Turnstile, I'm telling you guys, like, it's positive messaging, it's rock, and there's mosh pits, that energy, and that's something that we were missing from today's music. There's not that many rock bands, but Turnstile is probably one of the best new rock bands over the last 10 years. One of the best sets that I saw at Coachella 2026, and of course Tyler the Creator, one of the best out there. This is his personal festival that he has every single November in Los Angeles. Being Tyler the Creator, of course, you're gonna have Earl Sweatshirt, you're gonna have Steve Lacy, Mike G, you're gonna have Isaiah Richard. Isaiah Richard, I've never seen Isaiah Richard. Vince Staples is super fire too. JID, I feel like I saw JID at Coachella, but I think I missed JID at Coachella, to be honest, yeah. 54 Ultra, Lola Young as well. Two Hollis was at Coachella last year, just mosh pits. There's a certain energy that certain music has, like we're talking about Turnstile as a headliner with the rock and the mosh pits. Well, hip hop has a different frequency and different types of energy when they start the mosh pits. They're different than rock mosh pits. People singing around you, like, I love a good hip hop set. Latin Mafia just finished doing a 50-hour live stream with Fred again, where they finished their album together live on stream. And literally, as soon as they finished the album, they had a show in Mexico City, and then 35,000 people were singing the songs that were literally created at that live stream where they were making those songs. And their album is super fire. They were also at Coachella a few years ago, and now with that album with Fred again. Latin Mafia, as I said, I want to see at Camp Flog Gnaw for sure. We have Not For Radio, which is the Maria's side project. It's basically the Maria's, like, you still get those vibes, the voice. They played at Coachella last year at an intimate performance inside the Sonora tent, which it was limited capacity, so not a lot of people got to see it. Lupe Fiasco, that's like throwback hip hop from like the early 2000s. Never seen Lupe Fiasco live, which I'm interested in seeing that for sure. Earl Sweatshirt as well, The Alchemist. Well, anyway, this lineup is pretty stacked when it comes from the headliner top down to the middle of the sets. Is it worth the money? We have a 2-day general admission going for about $415, which is sold out. The VIP 2 days also sold out, and the 2-day super VIP is also sold out. So pretty much all the passes are sold out. You can still join the waitlist. We have about 2 months, and there's always a chance that tickets are gonna be released either for people that can't make it anymore, people can't travel anymore. Join the waitlist, and hopefully you guys are able to purchase tickets. I'm gonna join the waitlist myself. Click join waitlist. Boom. Spending $400 to see a festival like this, is it worth the experience? You're talking about 4, 5, 6, 7 artists for a $400 ticket, where if you were gonna see these artists individually, you would be paying a lot more money. And in my opinion, like I was saying, I was gonna pay $400 or $500 alone just to see Don Toliver. Turnstile as well just has some concerts over the summer here in LA. Plus, being in a festival, you get to walk around different stages. There's carnival rides, photo opportunities, and you get to meet some of the best people, because people who go to festivals tend tend to be friendlier, tend to just have a good frequency, in my opinion. Sometimes it's better to wait for a festival than to go to too many concerts so you could experience more music at once. So that's the way I like to think about it. So let me know your thoughts on the Camp Flog Gnaw 2026 lineup. Is this festival overhyped? Have you been to Camp Flog Gnaw before? Let me know your tips and tricks because I've never been to this festival. Fingers crossed I'm able to attend. My name's Angel. I cover music festivals from Coachella to Stagecoach to Ocean Way, and I'll see you guys at Camp Flog Gnaw.